How we doing, guys? Just got back from the gym. I am tired, and that's because what I did today was a little crazy. Mitchell Hooper, he put out a YouTube video of this new gym challenge that he created, and he went through and did it, so it's like the new official, unofficial world record for what this is. And essentially, you get 1 hour to lift as much weight as you can. So the collective total volume. And this hour is split up into two 30-minute sections. For the first 30 minutes, you get a compound lift. Leg press is what was used for this challenge. This is what Mitch used. This is what I did. And then the second 30 minutes is an isolation exercise. And so we both did leg extensions and hamstring curls. He wasn't a fan of calf raises or adductor machine, so nothing like that. I just tried to stick to what he did in his video, essentially. And while watching it, I saw him go through it, and I'm like, I think I can kind of get close to that. I think it's kind of possible, which is crazy. But so I gave it a whirl, and I thought I would film it and go through it, and let's check it out. Got my crazy eyes going on here. Yeah, filming the weight of the sled. Mitch's was 135, and the time of starting 2:29 p.m. A little bit after, it's about to be 2:30. And you can't load the leg press until the challenge has started. So you see me get my 1 hour timer going. There it goes. And so what Mitch did is he did like 2 sets with 2 plates on each side, and he did sets of 20, and then he bumped up to 4 plates, and I think he did like 14 sets of 20 with that. So my strategy was like, okay, I know right now I'm not conditioned for sets of 20. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can choose a more heavier weight and then go like every minute on the minute. I'm going to do a set of 10. And then have the rest of the minute to rest. So here I got 4 45s and a 25 on each side. And just that first minute was mainly just setting up, making sure everything's good, the plates are loaded. And I felt a massive adrenaline dump. I was kind of super anxious for this. And so the goal was to keep with this weight for 10 reps every minute as long as I could. And I thought that would set me up relatively well. A full range of motion is one thing that Mitch talked about. There's no like set standard or anything, but you try and do your best. I don't know if the angle I got is any good, but I was just trying to make sure my like femur and shin angle was at least below 90 degrees. Just working through here. I ended up getting 10 sets of 10 with this before I dropped it. And you get the full 30 minutes to crank out as much volume as you can. And this kicked my butt. This might be one of the toughest things I've done in the gym. The weight didn't feel horrible, but after you get 4, 5, 6 reps, it's just the burn is unreal. And when you're doing that much volume, you gotta think 10 sets of 10, that's 100 reps right there in the first 10 minutes of this 30 minutes. So an incredible amount of volume. So here I am, I dropped the 25 off now, and I'm going for sets of 12. I gotta keep the volume high, otherwise I'm not gonna have a shot at all at what Mitch got. Already covered in sweat, just like 12 minutes into this hour. It's one of those things where like I know a lot of y'all are interested in people's stats and stuff. I'm about Mitch's height, 6'2", 6'3"-ish, you know, but I'm 225 pounds, and I am not the strongest guy, okay? My max squat, back squat, is 500 pounds, which is good, but it's not strongest man on earth. World's strongest man, 3-time Arnold Classic winner, 3-time Rogue Invitational winner, you know, level strength. But I truly believe in the power of the mind, the mindset of just, you can push yourself so much further than what you think is possible. I believe I ended up getting 5 sets of 12, or 5 sets of 12 with this. Yeah, dropped it from 4 plates to 3 plates. Completely exhausted already. I knew, like, I was trying to think of how I could pace myself, but if I'm wanting to get close to this record, I gotta go in guns blazing and just hammer at it and just keep going. So now I'm doing sets of 15. Just completely drain me. No cuts. I sped up everything for time's sake, but for the sake of the authenticity and pureness to the challenge, I wanted to record it all, right? Make sure there's no little cuts or any way I could cheat the system. Just complete defeat right here. I'm so done, I'm so tired. I was concerned right here, I thought I lost my timer, but it was still going. There weren't a ton of people in the gym today, but everyone looked at me like I was crazy. So to finish out this first 30 minutes, just 30 minutes, dropping down to 2 plates per side, got the carriage weight, so 347, something like that. Still doing sets of 15. I'm just, again, complete exhaustion. Knowing that here in 40 seconds, you have to go and do 15 more. You can just see my suffering. And the thing is, I'm filming this on my phone, right? And so I have a general idea of where I'm at, but you know, at the end of this leg press, I was set up really well to actually take like this record. I think I could have beat Mitch's total, but I didn't know where I was. If I would have known how close I was, I think I could have pushed myself that extra mile. But you'll see here when we get to the accessories, I was completely drained. I gave everything to this first 30 minutes of leg press. And you have to film yourself unracking the weights, making sure you have no assistance. And then you have to wipe down each machine, otherwise you get disqualified for being inconsiderate. There's a stopwatch, little freeze frame there, boom, right on the dot. At least when I showed you on the camera. 30 minutes left to go. I am way past my point of exhaustion. Got the timer going. Unfortunately, yeah, I like had to rest for 10 minutes. Otherwise, I wasn't gonna be able to finish the challenge. But if you know me, I don't quit. I do not quit. And yeah, I was gonna pass out, throw up, do whatever I needed to do to finish this. Again, if I would have known how close I was, I think I could have pushed for more volume. But you can see this, the leg curl, it's not super strict. I don't have that control. It's just I have to get it done. All right, these are the reps. I gotta at least get, my knee to be like 90 degrees. Can't have it touch my butt. Cramp up like crazy. I got a ton of cramps doing this. This is unreal. But back to the leg press. First 10 minutes, 10 sets of 10. That's 100 reps. Then you got 5 sets of 12. There's another 60 reps. And then finished off with, I think, total 9 or 10 sets of 15. The amount of reps is absurd. We're talking 300 plus reps on a leg press with pretty good weight in 30 minutes. It's just unreal. I'm just fighting through. I knew that if I could get 5 sets of 10 with 100 pounds, that's what I have on the leg curl. That's all I could do. That's another 5,000 to the total, So it's picking up points here and there. I didn't know where I was, but I'm like, I gotta get close. I need for it to be at least a respectable score. I really just want to be done. But, everyone has that, hopefully everyone has that little inner voice that's like, you're not done yet. You gotta keep going. We want more. You gotta embrace the pain, embrace the burn, embrace the suck. Onto leg extensions. These aren't the best angles. I gotta film myself, so carry the camera around, and didn't want to be in people's way, but you get the idea. You can see me there, I was trying out 100 pounds on leg extensions. Quads absolutely fried, couldn't budget. Well, I could budget, but couldn't get it. So we are just 55 pounds in. I was gonna do sets of 10, but since I have to settle for 55, I gotta do sets of 20. And you can see just the cramps and the tightness and just the blood filling the legs. I want my legs to extend more, but they physically could not. Physically could not extend anymore. I'm doing my very best to, get almost full lockout. Just straight fatigue. Already passed the 150,000 pounds in total volume. Again, if I knew I was there. No excuses though, no excuses. I gave everything, 100%. This is definitely a fun challenge. And you'll see me, I'm pausing my phone in between sets because storage was running low. But I got the timer still on my watch, so you'll be able to see I'm not like going and resting for 15 minutes and coming back. See him checking the watch there. But a really, really fun challenge. Really great way to test your limits. I've definitely thought about how I would do this differently as far as the weight jumps and the sets. Oh, there's Derek trying to hype me up one more time. There he is. I think this is my last set. Nope, one more. Rocking the LHBK, Lift Heavy Be Kind Tier L1 lifters. That's gotta mean something, you know. Mitch's challenge, only fitting I got his shoes on. You gotta pick up the bottle and clean off the machine. Finish out the thing strong. There we go, 22 seconds to spare. I was done, completely done. But there you have it. So my grand total, 156,715 pounds. And you might have saw it earlier, but Mitch's total was 168,630 pounds. So a difference of 11,915 pounds. That's like one, maybe two more sets of the heavier leg press. If I would, again, I keep going back to it, but I think I can change a few things, and I think I can beat that. But first things first, gotta recover. That's gonna be at least a week. A lot of fun right there. But thank you guys for watching. This was fun. Just appreciate all of y'all, and y'all are stronger than what y'all believe. So go out there, keep pushing yourselves, and thanks for watching.